بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه من تبع هداه أما بعد. When we started the Tarawih, I asked you to think about something different that you can do this year, this Ramadan, in terms of your relationship with the Quran. And there are many examples from the time of the companions of the Prophet ﷺ and the pious predecessors and the scholars of Islam, how they were strongly connected to the Quran. One of the beautiful examples is the example of Abbad ibn Bishr radiallahu anhu. Abbad ibn Bishr radiallahu anhu was guarding and watching the enemy at the frontiers and the borders for Muslims. It was his shift, and the kuffar threw an arrow at him. They shot him with an arrow and he was bleeding. He was praying and reading Surah Al-Kahf. They shot another arrow and another arrow. After 3 times, when he feared that he could die or pass out, only then he woke up his friend and told him to take over. Why would someone take all that and not try to seek protection from the first time? He said, I was reading Surah Al-Kahf and I was enjoying it that I didn't want to cut it off. This is how they enjoyed the Quran. Compare that to us, to some of us. When the Imam prolongs a little bit and they feel bored or they start thinking, what time is he going to finish? That's the difference. When will we be enjoying the Quran? When will you? No, don't talk about the Imam. You. When you sit and you read the Quran and you enjoy it. Ikrimah ibn Abi Jahl radiallahu anhu used to put the Quran on his cheek and say, Kitabu Rabbi, Kitabu Rabbi, the book of my Lord. Uthman radiallahu anhu, in a long night in the winter, he started the tahajjud and he started with Surah Al-Fatiha, with the beginning of the Quran, and he never finished until he finished Surah Al-Nas. He read the entire Quran in 1 rak'ah. Why? When he started, he didn't want to finish. These are some of their examples. What is your example? That is the question. So think of something that you will do differently this month of Ramadan, this year, between you and the Quran, the book of Allah Azza wa Jal. That's all what I have. It doesn't have to be a long speech. What matters is the application, the action. جزاكم الله خيرا وصلى الله وسلم على محمد وعلى صحبه أجمعين.